and start. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. This is my first attempt at recording a video. Well, not the first attempt. This is the first successful attempt because I'm currently recording at 60, not 30. But what I'm going to be doing is doing a series called How to FA. Yeah, before I say anything else, I'm going to mention who I am. I'm Ang. If you're on the FA Discord, you might have had the displeasure of interacting with me. That's not really my problem. We're going to be doing an How to FA series, and I think the first episode is going to be not, I'm having a stroke. It's not going to have a lot to do with the mod. It's going to mainly have to do with just getting gear. And the first thing you want to do is hit this button. If you don't have any worlds, if you're literally playing the mod for the first time, this will pop up, this screen right here. And there are a lot of options for you to check. I'm going to assume you know how Minecraft works, so you know there's going to be hardcore, creative, survival. And then on 2 of these, there's going to be a difficulty button. Peaceful means no mobs, hard means the hardest mob, blah blah. We're going to go with survival hard, allow cheats on, just so I can get cool thumbnails if I want to. Then there's more world options. Do you want a bonus chest? I don't. What do you want the world to be like? Well, if you have more mods than I do, I only have FA. There's going to be other shenanigans that you do and generate structures. Of course you want to have structures on. Okay, done. Game rules. I don't touch these. I'm fine with them. Maybe the only one I'd probably do is small phantoms off. I might do that. No, I'm not going to do that because most people don't do that. So we're going to do done. That's it. Actually, I can name it. Jesus, how to FA. There we go. That's it. And just go. Boom. Now you're watching your world load in. Depending on your PC, this might take a while. Depending on whatever. A fun fact: this little square thing is actually a visual representation of the world being created. Pretty cool. And then what I usually do is I figure out the chunk by hitting F3G, take a screenshot so I know what spawn chunk is, and then I also F3H for tooltip shown. We spawn next to a lava lake, which is fun. The first thing you want to do, well, depending on things, you might have to go through your settings. For me, it's going to be 150, which is fun. You might gonna go through your keybinds because what is space? Oh, fly up, right? Because sometimes they, if you've played another version of Minecraft, it might. If you haven't played Minecraft on your own, in a while, you might want to make sure that you have your shift and sprint key to the one you want. Don't worry about these. These are just for my water buckets and stuff like that, so I have them on my mouse instead of having an 8 and 9. Usually it's like that, but so what I do is I have them. That's that much. I have that and that. Just went up with my thing, and then you probably want to go through your mouse setting and sensitivity, stuff like that. But that's basic stuff. We all know how video games work, I hope. Step number 1 is beating the shit out of a tree. And I want to make sure this video is pretty lightly edited. I'm going to ignore the actual forest fire happening around me because not my problem. It ain't my problem. And you make crafting bench and I don't know, 8 sticks. This is 1.12, so what you want to do, especially when you spawn like me, just make a small little pick. Bada bing, bada boom. And that's it. And then you make, and if for some reason you don't know the crafting recipes, just click the book and then do show craftables. You can show all, but that's everything you can craft, like a sifter. It's showing me that because I have most of the crafting recipe, which is planks, but I can't craft it, so I just boom. And you could use it for smelting, but I'm just gonna burn it alive. And I'm gonna get 8. I'm gonna get 16 cobblestone. 8 for the rest of my tools, if I want to have the rest of my tools stone, and then 8 on top of that for a furnace. So 16 in total. Cool. We can do a sword and an axe. You could do a shovel. I don't think you need one, so I actually shouldn't. I could have just boom. And we're gonna grab this coal because we're gonna have to venture into the caves. And well, I did say this first video wouldn't have a lot to do with the mod. There is one silly little Billy over there. I don't have zoom on. Hold on, just where is he? There he is. Funny Nautilus. There's also that. I didn't notice that. We're gonna go to that later if I remember. Might forget. If I do, don't blame me. I have crippling ADHD, so I could find a singular sheep and just get really distracted. But I want to get coal, and I'm not going to be keeping an inventory on. If you do want to do that, and you have cheats on, it's literally just game rule, and you hit tab a bunch of times if you can't be bothered with typing. Keep inventory and then true or false. It's default false. You can just hit escape if you're not going to do that. But yeah, and I want to get more sticks because we're going to be going under the ground. Now there's going to be some things we want to talk about, the shale fossils and normal fossils, but we'll get to that later. This might be a long video because it's going to be pretty lightly edited. Since I'm not bothered with... the reason why I wanted to make this series, one, I can't be bothered editing. Two, I do genuinely just want to, you know, go through the steps of making a world. So when you have wood and you have your bench, you want to maybe not be doing sprint jumping as much as I'm doing, since you are on hard. If you're doing it exactly like me, you're on hard. Well, your FOV might not be as sadistic as mine, but you want to avoid sprint jumping, as this is 1.18. You can starve to death in any difficulty version from what I remember. It used to be only a hardcore feature, where it'd be like it used to be like poison. You just be left at half a heart, and you know that would be it. But now you're cooked. And then there's probably some people who are gonna be like, "Oh, I'm gonna play this vegetarian." You can do that. You don't have to kill this pig. I'm probably going to. Probably I'm going to. Hello, cow. Though if you do see cows, maybe leave them alone, since you're gonna need leather if you want to do enchantments and stuff like that, but that's for later on. Hold on. What we're gonna do is we're gonna hop right here into this water. The problem is though, you don't have my seed, which I might not give up. Sorry guys, but let's start off by looking at the first, no, not the first evidence of the mod being installed, but an evidence of this mod being installed. Fossil block. Don't do this. You cannot break it with a stone pickaxe. You need an iron pick. So you go into a cave and you make fuck ton of torches, and you can hit F and you can put it in an offhand, and then you can just place down, which is again right click to place, left click to punch. But here you go, bingo. We need 3. Which of course, okay, we take it. If I get 4, I'm very happy. I can make a shield as well. But 3 is fine, because now if I place this down, put this in here, and the coal in here, I only need 1, because 1 coal, remember this, 1 coal does 8. It does 8. There's a lot of fossils here, which is really good. It's actually a really good cave. There's not a blast furnace, so this is going to take a bit of a time. What we're gonna do, we're gonna go and get full iron. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get full iron. I think that's it. I should have brought more food, because if I get hit by something, I'm gonna need to heal. But whatever. There's always buckets are very useful if you are comfortable with the game enough to do it, to use water buckets to negate fall damage. But let's not go there. Now, you can simply do this. And you'll get this advancement. Digging deep. And I'm just gonna mine a bunch of these, since we need them anyway. There it is. Biofossil. That is what you are looking for. That is basically the key to this entire mod. There's one single item. The biofossil. I mean, these also work, but biofossil is like the big key thing. I hear a zombie, which is why I want to get this iron, plunk you down, do that, and smelt. I'm a hardcore player, so I'm usually very cautious, but I'm not playing on hardcore. This is good. Now we can make a shield. Now we can make a shield. Shields are great, but the problem is if you have a shield on, you can't do torches offhand. But I would have the shield offhand. I think that's... You should prioritize that. I'm actually gonna try to find more iron before I break that furnace down, I think. Like that. There you go. I will say iron at a glance is pretty similar to the fossil. The fossil block has changed. I know why. They don't want it to look so much like stone. I get it. I really do, but I just don't like the look. I really don't. I think it's donkey hoo-ha. And even if you're playing on peaceful, one of the perks about this mod is you're gonna get a lot of bones, which is something you kind of might struggle with on peaceful and vanilla. Which is one of the things I actually loved about playing peaceful in this mod. Being able to get that. But we have 4 iron, and you might think, oh, I'll make boots. No. We're gonna make weaponry. We're gonna make an iron axe, which again, you might consider why, since it has the same attack. But it's the speed that I'm looking for. Plus then I can make an iron sword. Which again, I'm making the axe for future uses as a, oh my god. So I can fight things. And I got a singular iron left. So now we're going to be looking to get 23 more iron. Because 24 and you get full armor. So we're going to be splunking. That's amber. I don't really know if it does anything. That's one of the problems. I'm going to be learning a bit as I go. But the basics of the mod is what I'm here to like teach. And I'm also here to try to help people with more of the advanced Minecrafty stuff, like I don't know, making an iron farm or all of that stuff. But I'm going to be doing it obviously in survival, so I'm going to be doing it the same way other people do. Because a lot of people when they do tutorials, like, yeah, they do it in creative, and they're like, okay, here are the blocks. Nothing. You're like, oh, you might show this block, and it's like, not all of them are like need to be that like. Okay, we'll get there when we get there. Alright, I think I'm gonna relax about my yapping about it. Though we're gonna continue onwards with our Alan Grant expedition thingy-majig we're doing. Hoping to get, I'm gonna put this here so I can keep an eye on the amount of iron we have, because 23 more from what we had, 23 raw iron is what we want, because that means bonus points. Count your bonus points across the series. I'm going to be giving out points, and the person with the most points wins. We'll figure that out as we go. They'll win something, but 24 iron is for, if you guessed full iron armor, you are correct. That is what I want. I did put iron hard. Yeah. Speak of the devil, I am hearing something. Well, I'm not hearing something hard, but I'm hearing something that is a part of hard Minecraft. A zombie. Bruh. These caves are not very... 22... Make more torches. I'm not used to making stuff on my own. Well, streaming, sure, but like in this mod, I've always played with a friend. Mainly one of my friends, specifically dinosaur. But so this is new for me. I gotta do everything my own. I mean, at least like video content wise. I played the mod by myself before. Yeah, I can say this was my childhood, but it's like I don't know. This is a new experience for me as well. Trying to make a. I need to do 3 because we got 20. We got 25, but we only need 23 of it. And like I said, 1 coal does 8 I might cut these bits out. Just me sitting here, staring at a wall, waiting for a furnace because it's boring as hell. I'm literally just gonna go and look at stuff. You know what? Let's actually I'll take this time to gather more fossils, which you probably should as well. But I also want to use this time to talk about my plans. Sure, I'd love to make this grand old park, but like, number one, I don't really have the attention span. The point of this series is really to help people kind of start and help people with maybe not like focusing too much on just the mod stuff, because if you like, you know, kind of like tunnel vision on the mod, you might not realize that if you kind of look at this also, you're still playing Minecraft. There are things that are going to help you, like a villager trading system, you know, an iron farm, and all that type of stuff. And if you're too focused thinking about, oh, what new pen idea, I want to make new dinosaur, you might end up like in a situation where you're always just, oh, I gotta go and mine more iron again, forgetting that you can just, you know, make this easier on yourself. Especially now that, you know, I mean, people would make the argument that, oh, making too many OP farms in vanilla Minecraft makes the game too easy. But now you have thought of, well, if I make a lot of OP farms, it'll make, you know, making the dinosaur pens and, you know, exploring for doing other stuff a lot simpler. So, I will probably fight the Ender Dragon, for example, within at least the first 15 episodes, if I remember to anyway. But we'll cross that path when we get there at day 0, so it's still, I forgot, I accidentally took a screenshot. So F3 is how you bring up the debug menu, and F2 is how you take a screenshot. If you are on laptop, some of them have an FN button, which is the function button. If you hit F3 and nothing happens, hold the function button and then press F3. That should bring up the menu, because F3 have, and even on my keyboard there's an FN function button, and that's because there are 2 functions on these keys. My keyboard's default is F3 doesn't do their other function, is do their gaming functions, but on your laptop they might, F3 is probably going to be volume up, something like that, and so hitting FN will make it not do that and make it do its other function, which is probably some in-game shenanigans. Like I said, this first episode was just about getting full iron. That's it. We've done that in, I've been recording for 18 minutes. So, again, like I said, this first episode is going to be very sweet, very short. I want to get this video out there. I want us to be able to start posting other stuff. But I am hopeful to do more than just this. I am hopeful to be able to do more multiplayer content. Will that happen? I don't know. I'm hopeful, but I'm not like certain that it will be, even if it does happen, if it will be very frequent. If I do have the chance to make multiplayer videos, they will probably take precedent while I'm able to do them. And then when let's say the people I'm recording with are unable to record, then I'm certain that this is what I'm going to be doing. So this channel might go from uploading VODs of streams to uploading this video, which is hopefully in the future will be a bit more edited down, but I don't like editing. It's why I stream, but I don't want to stream this on cam. I don't want to stream this because I want to be able to go, if people have questions, I want them to be able to just ask them in a comment, not have to be here to be able to interact. You know what I mean? So there are a few things actually I think I can do. I think I can make an analyzer, which is literally just for iron, a biofossil, and a relic scrap. Relatively cheap. I'll show you how you do it. Like that. You make iron boots. Let's say if I'm not using this, you make iron boots and put these 2 here. Oh, the other way, but you know what I mean. Literally just do iron boots, a relic trap, biofossil. You get an analyzer. Research time. And I'll talk about the analyzer. Its entire job is to analyze. It's how you get fossils. It's how you get funny paintings from these things. It's how you get potential fossils of these. But with these, you only get the fossils of the thing it is. For example, you would only get a dinosaur vertebrae, or you'd only get a Pachyrhinosaurus. Oh no, you wouldn't get a vertebrae. You'd get a dinosaur's DNA, and you'd only get a Pachyrhinosaurus DNA. This is a plant fossil, so you'll get plants, but you'll also have the chance to get normal stuff. Like that. But then you have the same with this. You can get DNA, and there's another fossil called the shell fossil, which does a different period of creatures. But I mean, again, you can still just get sand from this biofossil. And then the relic trap is relics. So an ancient sword, ancient helmet, other stuff. I'll talk about that stuff more when I actually have, you know, stuff, a lot more fossils. But we'll not be doing many things off camera. Next up, on the next episode of How to FA, we're probably going to be doing just normal Minecraft stuff. We're probably going to go looking for diamonds. We're probably going to go making a, you know, good food farm. That's one thing we need, food. But yeah. Next up, we're going to be doing, food and better gear. Because we have full iron. That was really the goal. I didn't want to make this like a 45-minute video, because then I'd have to trim it down. But a 22-minute video, relatively unedited, probably not even edited at all. It's a lot simpler for me. So, if you are looking forward to seeing more stuff from this idiot, that is me, feel free. I'm gonna do the whole YouTube thing. Subscribe, like, show your grandma this video. I know she'll love it. I know she's an avid fossil and archaeology watcher, a player, watcher, you know. I know your grandma is a gamer. You might not believe me, but trust me, she is. So show her this video. But yeah, that's going to be it for me. When we come back, we're going to be looking the same way. Hopefully, I'm not going to have touched this world until, you know, I'm recording again. So, that's it. Be on the lookout, hopefully, for new stuff. I'm hoping to record the next video pretty soon. Maybe just the day after I record this video. I recorded this video on April 1st. And the next video will be uploaded when it's done, but I hope to do it within a week. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you did, if you didn't, fuck you. Yeah, that's it. Bye.